Did y'all hear what Trump said? Trump said that Jesus drove. Jesus drove. Have you ever heard a pastor say, Jesus, take the wheel. Drive the car for me. Let Jesus drive the car. Did you know that they had cars back then? Man, I was smoking and I was thinking about that what Trump said. Jesus drove a car. And I was like, oh my God. I had to go back and look it up in the Bible. And I looked it up and I found it. And you ain't gonna believe this. Jesus had a car. Jesus had a car. Matter of fact, Jesus drove a Honda. They had Hondas way back in the days with Jesus. Oh my God. If you don't believe me, go to the Bible. Open up John chapter 12, verse 49. And Jesus said, I do not even speak on my own accord. He had a Honda Accord. Jesus drove a Honda Accord, and it's in the Bible. And he said it. Somebody said, Snag, you going to hell. No, I ain't. Donald Trump said that Jesus drove. That they had cars back then. Unique, how you doing? Peace, praise, and all prosperity. The title is too funny. Man, Donald Trump said Jesus drove. And he said he read John chapter 12, verse 49. And Jesus said, I do not even speak on my own accord. He didn't even talk about his car. He didn't even want to talk about it. That's what type of car he drove. He drove a Honda Accord. Amen. Can we get a witness? Donald Trump said that shit. I can't make this shit up. Some people say, Snag, where you be getting this shit from? Donald Trump said this shit. And I had to go look it up for my own indigenous. Like, I had to look it up for my own research. Like, you just can't go off the news and off shit you hear. You got to look up your own research. And they said Jesus drove a car. They said Jesus drove. And if you don't believe me, Jesus drove a car. And it's in the Bible he drove. Go to John chapter 12, verse 49. Tell me what you say. Tell me what do that chapter say. Jesus said, I do not even speak on my own accord. Jesus had a Honda Accord. Amen. Y'all didn't? No, Miss D-Lo. Jesus had a car, and he drove a Honda Accord. And that's messed up, because, don't anybody that got a Honda Accord, they don't even want to speak on they got a Honda Accord. But if they found out Jesus drove a Honda Accord, they might be kind of proud about it. I know now that I found out Jesus drove a Honda Accord, Lord Jesus, I'm finna give me a Honda Accord. Why you ain't blessed me with a Honda Accord? Good Lord. How y'all doing? Not a Honda Accord. Jesus drove a Honda. And the Bible said it. He said it in the Bible. John 12, verse 49. Jesus spoke. These are in red words. I do not even speak on my own accord. Oh my God. With a couple two doors. Amen. Miss D-Lo. I was just thinking about y'all. That was my thought for the day. Jesus drove a Honda. Donald Trump said Jesus drove. That was the title. And sometimes some people don't be paying attention to my, and they say sometimes you got to be creative with your title heading. You got to say things that's trending. And Jesus driving is a trending topic right now. People is questioning this. They like, for real, they had cars? Yeah, they had cars back in Jesus' days. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all know the real history of America? Do you know that America, the first war, World War I, was against America? We had 12 countries that attacked America. This was all black, indigenous black people's land. This is the history that they never told us. That 12 countries attacked us way back in 1717. They attacked us. And we submitted and we surrendered. And for the ones that surrendered, they put them in conservation camps and put them in tribals and tribunals. And the ones that didn't surrender, they labeled them Negroes. And then they brought a whole bunch of Africans over here from Africa, enslaved. They enslaved everybody. So, did you know, you remember how they said that New Orleans used to be a French colony? France had New Orleans, Louisiana, Little Panhandle, and all throughout the Mississippi River. England had Texas. Like, do you understand that we was attacked by a whole bunch of white people? Russia had Australia. Like, we got attacked by all those Caucasian countries, and then they broke up our country and rewrote our history and told us that Christopher Columbus discovered America and that they came over here and they gave us a piece of corn and they settled with the Indians, and y'all fell for that shit. The same way I'm telling y'all how they say it in the Bible, now all of a sudden Jesus and Honda Accords and Hondas is connecting in 2025. And this is supposed to be, Jesus was way back in like 2025 BC. Something like that. How y'all doing? Push the like button. I'm trying to fold up clothes, snag. And you distracted me telling us all about this black history. And they telling us, and people didn't know. People didn't understand how America was conquered. It wasn't conquered by one race of people, white people. It was conquered by 12 different races of white people at the same time. The Dutch, the England, all of them came over here attacking us, and they was dropping bombs and shooting us with musket guns and stuff. And we ain't had nothing but bow and arrows and blowing darts and tranquilizers. We ain't know nothing. We used to, we used to love the land and talk to the trees and shit. We ain't know no more. We ain't know no more about bullets and bombs, and they came over here blowing us up and shit. And we thought it was God. We thought Jesus. And when they dropped them bombs on us and shit, we would submit and we would, we would surrender and shit. My great grandfather told me that story when I was a kid. So I don't give a fuck what these white folks tell you as you grow up, son. Don't listen to their history. That is his story. That's not our story. Our story, we was conquered way back in 1700s. This was our land. It was beautiful. We had our own. We had pyramids. We had everything. Like my grandfather told me this story when I was a kid, a baby. And I still remember it vividly. Like, I remember everything. Like, motherfucker talking about, I don't remember when I was young. That's a goddamn lie, nigga. You remember everything. You remember you was a broke-ass nigga. You remember you was a nutted-ass nigga. You remember you ain't had no girlfriends. You remember all that shit, nigga. You was just a boring-ass, sitting-there-ass nigga. Like, I understand them type of niggas. I've been a get out the house ass, climb out the window, jump out the back door, poach nigga. Like, I'm going out in the world and then explore some shit. Like, I've always been that type of way. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Y'all don't like me? I'm trying to fold up clothes, snag. Well, I'm trying to tell y'all a story. I was sitting on the porch smoking a blunt, and I just thought about it. Trump said Jesus drove. Jesus was driving to all those destinations he had to get to. And I was like, what was he driving, Jesus? They say he drove a Honda Accord. And if you don't believe me, Jesus spoke on it. He said he really don't even want to speak on it, but he spoke on it in the Bible. And he said in John 12, verse 49, I do not even speak on my own accord. Like, I don't even talk about it, but I have an Accord. He had a Honda Accord. Jesus had a Honda. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Y'all can look it up for yourselves. Don't let me be the one to tell y'all some stuff like that, and then y'all be going back and y'all start looking and stuff and be like, Jesus had a Honda Accord. How y'all doing? I believe Jesus had a car back then. Yeah. Some AAAs. Some battery packs. Some battery packs. You know the little battery packs you can charge the batteries?
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Like portable charger?
Yeah, a little portable charger.
Okay. And then clippers, like the good ones, like the other ones.
You get some?
Yeah. Come on now, what do you think?
Lee Jean, push that like button. You know what I mean? It's hot as hell. It is hot. Oh, I've been changed. Hey, how y'all doing? Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Snag. Don't nobody like you, Snag. I understand. Don't nobody like me. What's up, boss man? I want a Corvette, and I want an Escalade, and I want Snag on the tags. I just don't know how will it work out to have a Corvette with a rear engine and beat in it. Cause I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put my, well, I ain't gonna have no back seats because I'm gonna make my back seats into a speaker box. I gotta have at least about 415s back there. Or if I had a Corvette, 415s in the back, 26s on the back, 24s on the front. My shit gonna be bossy. Y'all don't know nothing about that type of shit. Stag it out, looking mean. I put cars together. I do some shit and make a motherfucker look at it one time and their knees gonna buck and say, oh man, that's cold. Wow. See, that's what boys do. Boys build toys. Like we have toys. Like that's the only that's like an expensive habit that I have. I like fixing up old school cars. And my cars be unique. Y'all see my last Chevrolet? It was so classy and clean, all white, cocaine white with the cocaine interior. I had Louis Vuitton accents all the way through it. I had about, 7 TVs in it. Shit, I had a TV in the trunk. When I popped the trunk, it was a TV in that motherfucker. 415s in the trunk. That motherfucker was nice. That motherfucker was nice. How y'all doing? Push the like button. I do. What city you in? I'm in California. If you in California and you got a license, you're a licensed barber or a licensed cosmetologist who know how to cut. Don't matter. Hey, we can sit down and talk business, brother. But other than that, I don't think you need to know my exact location, ETA. That's some stalker shit. I had a couple people pull up on me before, so I gotta make sure. Be careful about all that type of shit. People will come see if you really real. Like, are you real? Yeah, I'm real. I am a real comedian character. I see you on TV. I see you on YouTube all the time. You're a real celebrity. Thank you. You know, one time a lady did me like that. I was in the mall and people started looking at me crazy. Are you the guy that's on YouTube? Don't say that out loud. I don't get paid for that shit. Like, am I the only one? Ryan Stevenson. Are you an investor? A TV, what they call it? You're a cameraman. You got your own TV production company, or movie production company. Or are you got a record label? Are you one of the type of, you an executive? You trying to give me to sign a deal or something? You trying to book me on a comedy show? You a janky ass comedy promoter? Like, I don't know. Like, you got to pay me my deposit up front and have my money when I get there, before I get on stage. Like, that's all I want. And a hotel room. I ain't even expensive, nigga. Just give me a Motel 6. I bet you they got one of those in every city, nigga. That's all I want. A Motel 6. And like enough money to buy me 3 meals. I like $50 a meal. I'm expensive, nigga, so I don't give a fuck where your city at. You don't need $50 to eat in my city. Yes, I do, nigga. I eat $50 worth of food. How you doing? Push that like button. And if it's a big show, it's detailed. I need a pair of True Religions and a pair of fresh Air Maxes and a fresh t-shirt, a polo shirt to go with it. So it's either y'all go to the mall and buy it for me, or I go to the mall and pick it out and y'all gonna get it. But I gotta be fresh when I get on stage. I like polos and Air Maxes. And True Religion since y'all buying, so if I was buying, I would say, I go to Ross and get me some Levi's and be straight. How you doing? Push that like button. Don't you hate fucking with people that claim like they got money, they claim like they rich, and then when you test their ass, they play broke? Oh, I ain't got it like that. Oh, nigga, don't be playing ball around me, bitch. I'm gonna test your ass, see if you really balling, nigga. Don't do that shit around me, nigga. Am I the only one? No. Alrighty. People don't know who I am. People don't know what I be talking about. People don't know me. I know they don't. They don't know me. I know a lot of people, they wish they did, I am an intellectual. I'm a highly intelligent, young, old ass black man. I'm a young old black man. Like, I'm young old. I dress young, but I'm old as hell. But that's okay. I want y'all to look in the mirror and look at y'all self and take y'all hat off. You see, I got a head full of hair. I got all my baby edges. I'll be 50 years old this year. You just look at yourself and say, well, I look like that at 50 with no gray hairs, and this nigga, I know I look good. I lied to a bitch yesterday and told her I was 32, nigga. Hell, she talking about, I was like, damn, baby, you look good as hell. How old are you? 22. She said, I said, damn, fresh meat, fresh off the pouch. Tastes like water. Oh my God. I said, so how old do I look? Oh, you look about 33. I'm 32. For real? Let me get your number. I ain't even have to say give me a number. I just took my phone and put it in her face. And she put her number in there. I'll call you later. I ain't even call her. I just text her. What's up? You want to see something amazing? She texts back, yeah, I sent her a dick pic. What you doing tonight? I ain't doing shit. You want to come by and chill? Oh, old school. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just depending on how they is. I asked them, do they want to see something amazing? You know? No, I sent her the video. I didn't send her the dick pic. I sent her the video. Yeah, I sent her a dick video. Yeah. I ain't sent her the dick pic. I sent cougars and I call mustardines and elderberries dick pics. Like, you know, I just send them the dick pic. Like, all you gotta do is just send them the dick pic. And they look at that digging and they would cherish that shit for the rest of their life. Like, for real. But for younger women, I got a dick video. I don't send them dick pics. I send the younger girls a dick video. And it's unique. It start off like this, and it be pitch black. Then all of a sudden you hear something come across the screen like this. You'll see it too, like you'll see the shadow. Then you'll see that motherfucker come back across the screen like this. Then that motherfucker just, from the head, it just pop up through the top of the screen. And just hover there for a minute. Then it just disappear. And that's the end of the video. Never fail. Every young, tenderoni, sexy little sugar mama, they deem that to be impressive. Oh my God. Your dick can do all that? Like they see that motherfucker fly across the screen. Like, oh shit, what was that? Was that a dick? Oh my God. What is this? Like, you gotta fuck them up. It's an element of surprise. It's just a black screen at first. And it's quiet. Then all of a sudden, you just see this motherfucker come across the screen. But you gotta do it fast enough where they can see the shadow of their head and they know it's a dick. They like, was that a dick just flew across the screen? Oh my God. And then let that motherfucker come back across the screen again, wait 30 seconds and do it again. Wait another 30 seconds and do it again. But every time you swing it, it got to be able to make that whistling noise when it go by the screen. See, my dick big enough to make that whistling noise. I swing that motherfucker, go just like this. Every time, never fail, never fail. And them girls deem that video to be very impressive. And never fail. What are you doing tonight? Man, that motherfucker just hover in their face for a second. That's all you gotta do. Now, y'all make that video and see what kind of likes you to get out of it. And just let me know. Hey, I should have sold y'all that shit. Like, I usually sell that type of information. But I feel like giving it away for free because I know y'all niggas ain't gonna use it. If you don't pay for it, you ain't gonna use it. Now, if I charge you for it, you use that. Like, how you doing? Push the like button. I guess I'm gonna be quiet right now. I ain't nobody responding to what I said. Ain't nobody saying nothing about what I said. So, if you don't think that can be impressive, a nigga ain't never sent you a dick video. Fuck a dick pic. I send dick videos. Fuck that shit. To younger women, like I like the younger women. The younger women, not young girls. Like I tell y'all, I'm something like R. Kelly. Only thing different between me and R. Kelly, I check ID, nigga. 18 and up. You can get in. Get in the band. You 18. The ID. It's clear. It's still sideways, but yeah, that's the real ID. It got the star in it. Yeah, get on in. That's my entourage. That's where all the niggas. See, I would give specific instructions to all my entourage niggas to go get the girls for me. Make sure you check the IDs, 18 and up. Get them in the van, nigga. We're gonna make their mammies mad. Your daughter gonna be on OnlyFans, wide open, busting it open for a nigga. She gonna take that little change and do something strange, just like her mama did when she was young. How you doing? Push that like button. We don't force women to do nothing they don't want to do, nothing they don't like doing, nothing they don't mind doing. They were finna get fucked for free anyway, so if they can fuck and make some money, do you know how many women are signing up for that shit? How y'all doing? Push that like button. for a real nigga. I'm really thinking about getting into pornos. But I'm gonna be like P. Diddy. I'm just gonna be in the corner recording. Like, hey, I don't want to participate. I just want to record. Hey, you look like you want to get fucked today. Like, and they'll be thinking I'm gonna be the one to fuck them. Oh, Snag, yeah, we'll do it. But I ain't gonna fuck you. Willie, come out the back. Call Big Willie, cause you know when a nigga named Willie, you know that nigga shit that damn long, nigga. I'm call Willie out the back. Willie, come on out the back. Push that like button. Don't nobody know what I be talking about. They don't like me. I don't know why people don't like me, man. And I like everybody. I give everybody a chance. If you can make me giggle, you can make me laugh, you can make me put a smile on my face. If you can say some shit that's relative to my life, if you can talk like somebody that I wish that I can talk like, if you can say the shit that I wish I could say, or think of the shit that I wish I could think of, like I would like you too. But me niggas don't like me. They don't want to see me prosper and be able to gain a following and build an audience and build a production company like Kevin Hart. They say Kevin Hart production comedy company worth like $800 million. That's almost $1 billion, right? It's supposed to be about $1 billion now. That was a couple of years ago. But just imagine if a person like me had access to $1 billion. I wouldn't even have a comedy production company. I would have a homeless shelter, a human restoration center. I have my own lake with a goddamn beach around that motherfucker. I call it Snags Black Beach with white sand. I go all the way and give me some white sand. Put all the way around that motherfucker. My lake will be big enough for some Sea-Doos and a couple boats to slide out there. I'll be renting out boats and shit. The ballers will be able to rent out the boats. They'll be out on the water. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But I could just imagine me having this big old black nice community with a whole bunch of black people that couldn't do nothing for themselves. And I gave them an opportunity to do something for themselves, to have ownership, home ownership, build them a home. And like, I want to help people that can't help themselves. I want to help people be able to live in this system, live off this system, and don't have to pay for it because they own it. When you own it, it's different from having to rent it or having to pay, like I be trying to tell people, it just feels good. I've never, been able to, how do you say, live that type of life, man, like everybody else. I see so many people living. I see kids start living their life, run off and start living. And 3-4 years later, they got more shit in life than I ever had. And they just working a 9-to-5, a good job, How y'all doing? Push that like button. Don't nobody want to hear me right now. Okay, so I'm going to go on and go. I think YouTube done started shadow banning me, blocking me out. I ain't got nobody in here. But I did get a couple likes for the few minutes that I was in here, and I like everybody that liked me. And I love everybody who got love for me. I really was just wanting to tell y'all that little thing about Jesus driving a Honda. And he said it himself in the Bible. So if y'all like it, it is what it is. I love y'all. My videos, no more longer than 30 minutes. 29 minutes and 29 seconds. We're going to go on and end this off. For everybody that came in, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Miss D-Lo, Miss Lee Jean, Miss D-Lo, Unique P. Okay, Miss D-Lo is my #1 fan today. She left the most comments. She said the most shit. She left the most laughs and emojis. So if y'all ever want to be acknowledged and recognized to be the #1 fan for the day or in the video, leave some comments, acknowledge yourself, and share and like my videos, and subscribe to my channel. God bless y'all.